Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juce, and tonight we are playing the Orcs Arrow Peninsula of Thakos game. Uh, this is kind of like season 2 with Black Trunk, and it's been a fun little story arc so far. With that, we will go around, let everyone introduce themselves, their characters, and we'll do a little recap. But before we get into the recap, again, just we'll go around. So, Harold, why don't you kick us off?
Oh, I'm playing Dregoba, the half-orc paladin warlock, and I got a sword, and I'm here to kill dragons, or one
That
dragon in particular.
that is true. That's true. Ooh, one dragon in particular, huh? Ooh.
You
Okay.
know his name.
We'll make sure not to use that sword, though.
Next up, Betty Sweaver. Actually, Josh.
Hi, I'm Betty Sweaver and I'm playing Josh.
Wouldn't be hard.
And yeah, I'm just enjoying myself, trying to work on my pacifist run, making sure I'm not hurting anyone this game.
Well, you're
Doing an
good
on
at that.
session, yeah.
With your action surge and junk, you're so good at not hurting anybody.
I am against violence.
Yeah, well, you're spreading violence by encouraging me to want to destroy Betty Sweaver. I'm just saying. I
I'm
dream
just doing.
about ways to take Betty Sweaver out of this game every night.
I'm playing the most basic character that exists in this entire game. Nothing could be more basic than me.
I don't know. Your pH
Yes.
level is a little more acidic, if you ask me. But
That is true. That is true. That's
all
only
right,
because of my them.
all right, Peter.
All right, I'll be playing Black Trunk. And all these talks of dragons and fighting dragons and anything involving dragons sounds like very bad idea. So, but that's okay because that's what we're full of, very bad ideas. But I'll bring it fresh water and maybe I'll be able to read to it. Who knows?
All right, all right.
Got to think outside the box.
We'll see if Black Trunk can seduce one of the dragons. Yeah,
I wouldn't go that
awesome.
far.
All
Might start a
right.
book club. You never know.
Well, there's enough of them to have a pretty good book club.
Doki Doki Dragon Book Club.
Nate.
Hi, I'm playing Sapphire, the female sorcerer changeling, and my whole goal is to make sure that we, talk with these dragons before we actually kill them. That's it.
Good luck with that.
Hey,
Good luck with that.
most of that's gonna come from Black Trunk.
So last session, quite a bit happened. You guys were going through the Lich's lair, and you like unveiled portals and fought like this arcane like golem thing, and wanted to run. You all wanted to run. Dragobod felt compelled to do some stuff here and there, but ultimately you guys overcame it and ran from this place as a portal opened up. You decided to walk to or march towards one of the orc cities, and in doing so, you came across this hut that was near this valley, which was an odd place for a hut to kind of be out in the middle of nowhere. And you managed to get inside and speak with the owner of this hut, who was a blind man with a cat. And you were telling him you guys were merchants who sold water. And you're sharing your wares, and he loved your water. Black Trunk may have told him that, started talking about fruits and berries and all this good stuff, which made the guy realize you guys were not probably all orcs. and he was very uncomfortable with it, but still proceeded to give you information as Dragobad asked about the resistance. You did, before leaving, manage to get him to eat a good berry. In fact, you got him to eat 2. In fact, the second one he hid his enthusiasm about, but he devoured it with enthusiasm, unknown to mankind. Now, you then proceeded to travel to the village of Durak, which he had mentioned is where the resistance leader would be. He told you kind of how to get in contact with them from what he had heard, and you proceeded to do so. You guys left Black Trunk and Betty Sweaver out by some rocks on the other side of a hill near some dead trees. And then Dragobad and Sapphire went into the tavern because Sapphire is a changeling. They were able to make themselves look like a very tiny, plump orc. Sapphire downed a whole raw rat at the tavern that would have made a normal person puke, even an orc. Was able to hold it down, though. No issue. That evening, the basement door was left open, as you guys were told it would be, because you guys mentioned Muck Muck. And Dragobad proceeded to go down there. Sapphire stayed back, because Sapphire actually went outside for a bit, I think to tell Black Trunk and Betty Sweaver what was going on, and then came back. Dragobad started to go down into the basement, where Sapphire had caught up and was behind them, but not close enough to kind of interrupt anything. Dragobad came through some doors and was greeted by 12 orcs, or 13 orcs, but 12 of which were standing, one of which was on like a throne. And that was where we ended the session, with Dragobad saying something about, I want to kill some dragons, or something like that. Do you remember what it was, Dragobad?
I'm here to kill a dragon.
That's what it was. Thank you. And that was exactly where we left off. So, with that, it is now nighttime. Black Trunk and Betty Sweaver, you guys are outside. It's practically pitch black outside. Betty Sweaver can't see in the dark. Black Trunk, I believe you have dark vision, correct? Or true sight because of your, or devil sight or something?
I'm pretty sure double sight. Pretty sure I got double sight.
Yeah, from being like the warlock or something.
Yeah, double sight. Yep.
Okay. So you can kind of see. So, what are you guys doing outside of this village on the other side of the hill?
Well,
where you've got
staying
cover?
hydrated, of course. Come on, don't be ridiculous. I'm just, I'm not sure what the plan is. I guess we wait.
Okay.
And if we know that our group is if we can figure out our group is in trouble, we will go help them. But I don't want to get in there and cause any kind of problems, because I don't think they like anybody other than orcs. They seem to get that impression. I'm catching on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're just gonna, watch the tavern, make sure nobody goes in, because it's like closed or something, right? Or something, or is it still?
It's nighttime. Yeah, there's nobody really there because they don't get a lot of travelers.
Okay, so yeah, we're just watching to see if anybody else shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping an eye out.
And
Speak for
Betty, I'm
yourself,
assuming
you
you're
know, so-
following that lead?
Speak for yourself. He's got me so hydrated, I'm probably behind the tree half the time.
Which one, himself or one of the dead ones?
One of the dead ones using the restroom half the time. With all the
That's right.
water he keeps giving me.
Good, it's clear, then you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Betty, you kind of step around one of the dead trees to take a leak. Give me a perception roll. As you are squatted
I
down.
can't see. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Oh, with advantage, by the way, Betty.
Oh, advantage?
You have
Yeah.
advantage on peeing. Yep.
Yeah.
That is a 15 and 5. That's a dirty 20 then.
Okay, so you are squatted down, just peeing away, and feeling the little splats on the ground. It's like spraying everywhere. And in the distance, so you guys were coming from the northeast or you were heading southwest into Duroc. Okay, coming from the north, or not the northwest, the southeast of that, you see what looks like torchlight in the distance. And Black
Yeah.
Trunk, you can see it as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm always aware of any kind of fire that's
But
coming
it's
my
like,
way. Yeah.
it looks like it's miles away.
The miles. Yeah. If I can see it, I don't like it.
Black Trunk, give me a perception roll.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wait a second. I'm actually halfway. Oh, dirty 20.
So, Black Trunk, not only do you see what Betty sees, because your roots are probably like into the dirt, you can feel a very subtle marching, rumbling.
Okay. I will
And
tell.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Tell. Yeah, I will tell Betty that after she is done. I'll point out the torchlight and say, it has the rhythmic motions of a march.
Didn't they say they don't normally get travelers here?
Can I approximate how many?
Um,
Can we approximate how many? Well, Betty, what? Well,
you're
Betty's
not
a
sure,
guard, so
but based on the distance, it's not a small group. And they do appear to be heading towards Duroc.
more than a cord, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yep. Oh dear. I think there's quite a few of them coming in. You could probably let the others know. Do you have any way of communicating with them with your magic?
that's an
Stuff?
excellent friggin' question. I will ponder that. You don't have to wait on me. See if I can. I don't think I have anything that's off the top of my head.
Okay.
But I'm amongst a bunch of dead trees, right?
Yes, and there's a very large there's large boulders nearby too. Kind of scattered throughout. Okay. Jumping back to Dragobod and Sapphire. So, Sapphire, you're kind of like just outside the door to this room in the basement. But you can hear some words being spoken from Dragobod as you approach. Dragobod,
All right.
you're looking straight ahead at Muck Muck, surrounded by what appear to be maybe 12 of his best men. Um, Various shapes, sizes. Most of them look like warriors.
Mm.
One in particular is kind of less armor. In fact, isn't really wearing any armor. Has like a crooked staff. Um, and he seems to be holding a large rolled out piece of parchment in his hand. Muck Muck then proceeds to open his mouth and says, "To kill a dragon, you say?"
Instead, I'm here to kill a dragon.
Might that dragon have a name?
Hyrax.
Hmm. Well, we definitely have common enemies, or an enemy. Hyrax is much further away than the others. What is it you seek here?
Your blade and your spells.
So you believe that we could lend aid to get rid of Pyrax?
I think together we can kill all the dragons, starting with Pyrax.
Hmm. Well, I don't have intel on how to get to Pyrax specifically, but we do know of a way to get to Dracoth the Inferno. We know of some underground tunnels that can get into his caves near his volcano. Probably would still have to contend with a variety of kobolds, orcs, things of the like.
If we help you kill this one, then I shall expect you will aid me in taking down the others.
It sounds great on paper, but you say this like you have a great army behind you.
Why do you think I'm here?
How many serve you?
One, two, four. I'm counting my horse.
4. That's no army. We have hundreds that serve the resistance. What could 4 of you possibly do to a dragon?
Well, we felled one already.
Did you? Which
with,
one?
with the servant of a lick.
Morthal? The Undeath? That
And you know the
Lich?
name.
So you killed his mount.
And him temporarily.
You do know he will have another mount.
And I'll kill that one too.
Well, it sounds interesting. What abilities do you guys possess that makes you think you could take out the 3 brothers?
Probably like just for starters, I'll take the sword off my back.
That was Morthal's.
And now it is mine.
So there is some truth to what you say. Hmm. Okay. I mean, this could be a death sentence, though.
They're dead then. Live on our knees under the rule of dragons.
As you guys are exchanging words, uh, Sapphire, you all of a sudden get grabbed from behind. Give me a dex save.
Dex. Okay. Um, it's not bad. It's not great, but 15.
Okay. So Sapphire, as you are like kind of walking up there and kind of hear all this conversation, you all of a sudden feel this magical grasping hand grab around you and then pull you next to Dragobod. And you're just kind of stuck there in your orcish, little baby orcish form. Is this one with you?
I don't know who this is, do I? Wait, it's the same. It's the same orcish form, right?
Yeah. Same orcish form. It doesn't change. You would have already known.
This is one of my compatriots.
Well, wasn't very stealth-like, as Ragnarok, the Cunning, was able to grab them and pull them forth clearly.
Who needs to be stealthy when you can just kill things with power? And then she casts at a level 4 spell, counter spell, and to get rid of the grasping hands.
Okay. You're so small. You possess great power?
I've been known to tap into the ley lines or two. I know how to channel great power.
Interesting. So between the two of you, we're to believe that we should take our whole army in to fight the dragons now. That sword is powerful.
She's like Sapphire kind of looks at Dragobod kind of like haphazardly and looks back at him and goes, "No, we don't expect you to do anything. We're just here to do a job and expect you to stay out of it."
Then why did you come to my domain? You
To make
sought
sure that we
me
weren't
out.
trespassing on your lands before we do so.
You are currently trespassing.
Yep.
The disrespect you are showing me in my own place. He turns to the tall orc. Does this one speak for you?
No.
This one says that you want us to stay out of your affairs. You say you want us to aid you.
What he wants is different from what I want. She says in Orcish, by the way.
Where are the rest of you? You said there are 4 of you.
Yes, we have 2 outside of this village that aren't orc that follow our companionship.
You said they are not orc?
No.
And what are they?
We have a treant friend you probably had never seen before, and a human. Very, very good fighters, both of them.
So they are warriors?
Yes.
And what is their blade of choice?
Well, the one wields a great sword, and
Impressive.
the other wields magic, just like much like me.
Magic is always useful,
Yes.
especially
In this
against
case,
powerful
it's
creatures like dragons.
yes.
This
In this
great sword you
case,
speak
it's
of,
sure.
what is so special of this great sword? If it's just your typical orcish sword or human-made sword, it will not pierce the scales of dragons.
No, not unless we all work together and get it done. I know that the weapon that she wields is magical, so at least that would help.
Okay. So what do you want? Do you want me to tell you how to get to the one, or do you just want to pass through?
Well, seeing as how we have different opinions here, I'll let my companion speak for me, and whatever decision he makes will be our ultimate decision between our group.
Right? Who do you call yourselves? And he turns to the tall orc.
God damn it!
Surely such a powerful force would have a interesting name.
Why is this on me? No, we've never discussed this.
It's up to you, young Dragobar. You are the chosen one.
Yeah, I'll just sit there, I guess, ponder for a few seconds. Got the sword out, and I'm kind of just resting on it.
Sorry, they all look at you intently, waiting for you to speak. All 13 of them. 25 eyes are locked on you, Dragobot.
Wait,
Who's
27
listening,
because
guys?
even Sapphire is locked on him.
Like, yeah, what? Yeah, what are we called? God, Dragobot's not that creative. We're dragon slayers. This is
The Dovahkiin.
Let's go. Slayers of dragons.
This the Dragon Slayers?
As he says, yes, we are the Dragon Slayers.
Hmm. I must admit, I feel a little let down.
Well, we didn't really put too much thought into our name.
Well, normally this kind of name comes from others, but you must not be well known.
I am not here to make a cutesy name for myself. I am here to kill a dragon.
Well, what is your name?
I am Dragobod.
Do you have a clan name?
My whole, I guess, title would be because I have to go find. I am, I am Dragobod, son of Thundrax of Clan Doomgore.
Doomgore. Now that sounds like a strong name. And then what is your clan name, little one?
Wow. I am Sapphire, daughter of Amber. Clan of Thorax.
Thorax. Isn't that a body part?
No, no, we're a very well secluded clan, way up in the northwest.
You guys farm beetles.
A little bit.
Okay. Well, we have a farmer and we have a mighty warrior in our presence, guys. All right. Well, Dragobod, I like what you have to say. Your friend here, I don't know about that one, but you definitely had some interesting words. We would happily aid you in finding the trail that could take you to Dracoth the Inferno. Should you want to take out the smallest dragon. Hyrax, again, that one's a little bit tougher. That's on the other side of the peninsula.
Go kill a dragon.
Give me a perception check, Sapphire and Dragobad.
Three.
Oh, good time to roll a 20, huh?
That would be a 2.
It's also at advantage. Same roll. Wow, 25.
Okay. Dragobad, you do not notice anything. You're just caught up in this conversation. Sapphire, you, this is all going on, you can kind of feel the ground kind of rumbling a bit. And with that, we'll jump back to Black Trunk and Betty Sweever outside. So you guys are outside. This marching force has gotten a lot closer. And in the moonlight that sometimes kind of comes through the haziness of the sky, the fog, the clouds, I guess, you actually see briefly for a moment what looked like a dragon flying overhead.
Okay.
No, somehow I think we should probably let them know that there's a dragon overhead.
Yeah.
My horse is there. I left it purposely to keep an eye on you guys. You can tell the horse. The horse can tell me.
We're right there
yes.
next to the horse discussing this. You know, there's a dragon overhead.
Did you see that dragon? Here, have some more water.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Well, I'm giving the horse some water.
Oh, at least you're giving the water to someone else.
The
Finally.
undead horse.
Doom's not going to drink any. Doom doesn't
Okay,
need to.
that's okay. That's it's just courtesy.
Isn't the
He's
horse
a
on fire?
flaming horse too, right?
Yeah, it's a
So,
flaming
like-
undead. It's a flaming undead
out
horse.
in the middle of darkness, if there's anything that stands out, it's the freaking horse, right?
Oh, okay. So
From
the
miles
horse,
away,
it's a
you could see the fire.
Yeah, that's the reason why I left the horse with you guys.
Okay,
and
so
didn't take it into town.
I didn't realize the horse was flaming. Is it one of those that you touch it but it doesn't burn you? Is it like that kind of hot, or is it?
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
nightmare.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
It's a hellish
um,
horse.
Yeah, well, that's right, because I remember the horse was out there. Yeah, I would stand a safe distance from the horse
You're on the other side of the rock.
and say, "Do you hear that noise? It sounds like marching."
And it looks like a dragon. We should probably let them.
Let them
No.
know.
Hmm?
Yes.
So your horse can communicate with you, right, Dragobad?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And up to how far away?
It is
8 miles.
up to.
Is it really 8 miles?
It depends what warlock packed all that stuff.
I don't look. Oh, it's 1 mile.
Okay, you're within a mile.
Yeah,
Just
we're
making
fine.
sure. If it was like 100 feet or something, so I was like,
Yeah.
But no, okay, it is able to communicate to you that there is clearly an army marching and at least a dragon up in the sky.
Yeah, we should head back into town and let them know. Let's go.
So Betty and Black Trunk, are you guys planning to head into the town then?
I am waiting for what Dragobah says, because
Right.
I'm waiting on his, what the horse tells
Yes.
us that Dragobah said.
Because the
I
horse
don't
can't
know.
tell.
The horse
What
can't
does
talk to
the
us.
horse say?
Oh, he can't. Okay.
Yeah,
So Mr. Ed,
I'm gonna take the horse with us and go
can
like.
the horse do one hoof for we leave and 2 hoofs we stay or something?
Can we give
Yeah,
the horse some peanut butter?
it's
Make it
can.
look like it's talking.
I don't know, Dragobad, what can your horse do?
I can mentally. The horse is fairly intelligent. So like the horse understands you. It does have a mind of its own. Being told, like, I'll relay that information to like the little group that I'm talking to.
Is the horse? Well, it's not. Is it technically a beast? Kind of, sort of. No.
Nope.
Damn. Okay.
I purposely chose an undead type.
Closer to a waifu for him.
But yeah, I'll inform the group that there is an army marching and it's a single dragon in the sky. And then I'm gonna have Doom start making his way towards the town.
Okay. Betty and Black.
No,
you
come
see the
back, horse!
start
You're
moving
faster than
towards the
I
town.
am.
Dragobod, would Betty have been able to get on the horse?
Yeah, if Betty wants to get on
Because
Doom,
Betty was
he'll
said
allow it.
something about getting on the horse.
Yeah,
he'll
horse
allow
is
it.
much faster than me on foot.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Black Chunk, you see Betty and the horse start making their way into town. Do you follow?
I guess because we're supposed to kill dragons, and last time I checked, there wasn't one that was on our side. And
Not that we know of.
I deal with the devil we know, so I'm gonna follow.
Okay. All right. So you guys start moving into the town. The horse goes up over the hill. As soon as the horse starts to go over the hill, you can hear a loud, like, horn blow from the direction of the marching. And you start hearing clunk, clunk, clunk as they start, like, hammering on their shields. Then
Okay.
you guys are able to get into the town. But as this is happening, you see orcs like coming out of their houses into the streets, and they kind of look at you and they seem kind of surprised, and some of them go right back into their houses upon seeing you guys and hearing the marching forces. Muck Muck down in the basement tells Sapphire and Dragobod that that this is not good. They've never come to town, especially in the middle of the night. Prepare for battle. And he tells his group, he says, hurry, arm up, let's go, let's go. And all of a sudden, Black Trunk and Betty Sweaver, you see come flying down out of the sky, this dragon. It attacks the tavern, and its whole body and legs just go right through the roof and through it, and the building itself just kind of explodes. Dragobod and Sapphire, give me a Constitution save.
Okay, I'm slightly good at these.
The
It's
pressure
gonna be a
of the
+2.
building kind of like exploding out, you just feel this pressure on your head immediately.
16?
You can add 3 to that because my aura.
Oh yeah, that's right. So 17.
Okay.
15.
Oh no, sorry, 19.
15 for me.
Okay. So, and everyone can roll for initiative now.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
Of course, I roll 1 now.
All right.
Okay.
So,
I wonder if I could beat you.
Dragobod, you take 24 points of damage. Sapphire, you take 12 points of damage.
That's half damage.
Yes.
Hmm.
hold on 1 second.
So what happens is this dragon just comes plowing into the tavern, feet first, like a drop kick out of the sky. Once it hits the building and it kind of like explodes outward, it starts breathing fire around all the buildings around it that are in front of
Fantastic.
it.
I'll be right back in, say, 3 minutes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Clock starts now.
So as the fire kind of takes place, you now can see 2 dragons that are clearly in the sky.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I did not roll these. So there we go. I have a 4. All right. Looks like Dragobot, I'll let you go before me. Black Trunk has a 5. Oh my gosh, Black Trunk gets to go before us. Sapphire, what'd you get? Oh,
Hell yeah.
Sapphire's going at the bottom, it looks like. And then somebody want to roll for Betty?
Yeah, I got it.
Perfect. I don't know what their con
19.
is. Perfect. So Betty Sweaver will go first. Do we want to take a quick break, or how do we want to do this? Do we want to skip her for a minute?
We can take a quick
We'll
break
take
while
a
we
break.
wait.
Okay,
That's
let's
fine.
take a quick break then, and we will be right back to start the true combat. Be right back. Awesome.
So Betty
All right.
Sweaver did send her pluses on the roll I did for her.
Yeah, it's
So
a
hers is
22
22.
total then.
What was that? Oh yeah, Betty Sweaver's first in the order. Sorry. So
Okay.
Betty, you guys are in town. You're surrounded by what look like civilian orcs. You saw, I think I already gave the description of the dragon busting through the tavern kind of exploding outwards. What would you like to do?
How far is the tavern dragon from us?
From you?
Mhm.
Hundreds of feet.
Hundreds of
He's
feet.
also on the horse.
I am on the horse, but I don't
Yeah.
think the horse hundreds of feet.
I think the horse only has what, like 120 feet movement if it does a double move or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't have the feet that lets me play with that, sadly. Okay. No, I have a feeling that they're dead now. Well, that could have gone better for them black drunk. Okay. Is there anything hostile near us, or is everything a long way away from us?
Um, nobody or nothing is hostile immediately towards you in the area. However, you're getting a lot of gazes from a ton of orcs nearby.
Yeah.
They could
Yeah.
seem hostile to some.
Yeah, everyone's hostile at the end of the day. You just don't lead them as much. But
You are on the
yeah,
back of a nightmare.
yeah, and I am a basic human god. Like,
Yes.
generic looking thing here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna continue moving towards the tavern because I need to see if anyone survived that. Because that's where our people were supposed to be. So just full speed ahead on the back of Mr. Ed at the moment.
Okay.
That's
Black
my best.
trunk.
Oh boy. So the tavern just got wiped out.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
In epic
Plus,
fashion.
And I saw it breathe fire.
Yeah, you did. In the opposite direction of you. You see the back of the dragon.
Okay. Are there any? So I'm picturing like a tavern in this town, like a little town,
Mm-hmm.
and I just watched the tavern get blown to pieces, and people are coming out of their houses or little huts and looking around, and
Yep. They are definitely
so
taken aback seeing a nightmare walk through the town with a human. They almost look like they are gonna rush to get ready to fight something.
so if there is a hut or whatever that's near that I can get full view of the tavern, I'm going to try to go into it if the door is open.
There is one, but the door is not open.
Well, of course, you have to be even in a crisis situation, you have to knock. So I'll go up to the door and knock.
Okay. You knock, and the door swings open, and you see this little orcish woman with tiny glasses on, and she looks up at you and kind of cocks her head, and we'll come back to you in a second.
All right.
Dragobod, you felt this concussive blast, and your eardrums kind of, you felt pop, and it just hurts, and you're kind of disoriented. You see that the floor above you has caved in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not fully, but it like some beams have fallen, and of the 12 orcs that were with the guy in front of you, you see Muck and 5 remaining orcs. The others have been basically killed by either impaled by, wood that came down or whatever. And you can see looking at the roof, or not the roof, but the floor above you, that it's bowing and it's kind of like moving, as you don't know what it is, but you can hear large movement above. What would you like to do?
Uh, is the way to get up back upstairs? Is that clear?
Those stairs still seem to be there, yes. There are some obstacles, but you could take the stairs up.
I am
Or not the
going
stairs, I'm
to.
sorry, the ladder.
I will look at everyone here. Bonus action, activate my form of dread. It's like my flesh burns away like dragon fire. Smile and say, "It's a good day to die." And I'm going up the stairs.
Okay. Well, give me an athletics check as you dodge things to then get up.
Changing the dice around. 16.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to like get around everything and move up. Do you push open the hatch again?
I would.
All right. You push up the hatch. As soon as you look up, I want you to imagine this. You see the sky, right? And you see surrounding you are like just a wall of fire as all the buildings around you are on fire. And you're looking up and you see this like whole chest of a mighty dragon. You know this is Vorath the Scorching Wings. And he's like towering over you, not even looking down at you, just kind of looking around as he just blew fire on all the surrounding buildings. What would you like to do?
How close would you say he is to me right now?
10 feet. But the
Do I have?
climbing probably used your action. And you already used your bonus.
Okay, well, there's nothing else for me to do.
Okay. Now, the old lady, back to you, Black Trunk, looks up at you and says, "Who the hell are you?"
I've come here. Of course, I have fresh water, but I've come here to help defend the town. My friend was just in that tavern. I would appreciate your assistance if I could get it, Miss.
For water? That seems adequate. Yes.
Oh, and of course, I pour her a glass and give her a mug of water. And
Does she see you pouring the jug into the glass?
of course,
So as you go to hand her the glass, she reaches right past you and grabs the jug. What do you do?
I will hold on to it and let her take it, and she can drink as much as she wants.
And she holds it up like the Stanley Cup, opens her mouth, and it just pours into her mouth.
Yeah, go for it.
She does that for the rest of her action.
Okay.
Till of the session.
All right.
Until the end of the game. No. All right, so she does that. This dragon that is over Dragobod, he will then proceed to jump into the air. As he does so, he will provoke an attack of opportunity for Dragobod.
I'll take it. That is a 29 to hit.
That will hit.
So he's going to take.
Oh, and that's that sword.
Mm-hmm. That is. Oh, no, that's the wrong guy for that one. Ah, I don't have a shield. That's
Shield.
12. That's 12 points of slashing damage and 2 points of fire damage.
How many points?
12 slashing. Oh. 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
The fire is from the sword.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. As you slash him, doesn't it do something else too? That sword?
This deals an additional 3d6 fire damage to creatures of draconic origin or those of an infernal bloodline.
Okay, that's what it was.
I'm not expending a charge right now.
Okay. Alrighty. There it is. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. I just wanted to double check. All right. So you hit him and his attention immediately drops down to you. And you hear him say, "Brother, we have what we've came for. Attack this mere mortal." Even though you don't look like it. And then you see even higher up, you see something starting to glow red, and you can see it's the chest of another dragon that's about 200 feet above you, Dragobad. And he's flying down.
Lovely.
Meanwhile, outside the village, you hear the marching. It actually proceeds to surround the village to make like a circle around the village. And that is their turn. Meanwhile, you hear behind you, running up to the ladder, Dragobad, you hear Muck Muck and the other 5 orcs. And that is their turn. It is now Sapphire's turn.
Okay, so I see all this going on or hear something.
Yeah, you saw like Dragobad run out. You saw Muck Muck and the other orcs start to run
Right.
towards the ladder.
Right. I'm gonna go out and get into line of sight with the other dragon that I hear something going on with. The moment I see like his chest like lighting up,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at his face.
What do you have 200 feet of range?
Lightning bolt has, I believe, 300.
Lightning bolt to the
Oh, you know what? I can actually spend some sorcery points to increase the range.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna double the range, spend a couple of sorcery points, and actually cast lightning bolt at his face.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so he needs to, let's see here. Sorry, looking it up. He needs to make a Dex 14 save.
He's going to legendary resist this. Poof. Well, you know what? Let's die. Yeah, he just is going to use legendary resistance.
What does that do?
It means it automatically succeeds. He succeeds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Does he take half damage or anything from it?
Yeah, he still
That
takes half
would
damage.
that would be half damage. Oh shit. Holy fuck. I maxed out damage. So 6 times 6, which is 20. No, sorry.
36.
36. Half and half. That would be
18.
what? 18. 18 damage straight to the
Yup.
face.
Face
So
damage.
that would be
Even more.
Technically, he's weak to it because he has a nose piercing.
That's right.
no. All right. So he takes some of the damage. Is that everything you can do, Sapphire?
I'm gonna use a couple more points of sorcery to do a quick cast,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast a. Let's see here. Are they within range of each other within 30 feet?
No.
By any chance? No. Okay. All right. I guess I'm
One's
gonna
about
cast
200 feet
another.
up. The other one's like 40 feet up at this point.
All right. I'm gonna cast another lightning bolt at that same dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a couple more points there, and then I'm gonna cast.
He made the
I'm gonna
save.
use one more point. Yeah, I'm gonna use one more point for empowering the spell as well.
Okay.
So then gives me one more dice. Okay. Sorry, guys.
I'll take your time, kill the dragon.
And one more d6. Shit. How do I do that on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. So 28 plus another d6. So plus 4, the 32 and half. That it would be what?
16.
16. Yeah.
All right. So you hit him with a couple lightning blasts, and he seems annoyed. You definitely caught his attention.
Good. I want that to happen.
All
And
right.
I literally
sorry.
put my hands up and just go, "What now, dragons?"
Standing right next to Dragobot, and you say this.
Yeah.
All right, Betty
Yeah,
Sweever.
Okay. How far am I from the tavern now?
Probably 100 feet.
Okay. I'm on the horse still. So, and the dragons are both in the air at this point, correct?
Yes. Yeah, the lowest one's about 40 feet above the tavern.
40 feet above the tavern. Okay. Oh boy. And I see one with fire building up inside of its gullet.
Yeah, he's up about 200 feet.
Yep.
You did see a couple lightning bolts hit him.
Yep.
You see some static electricity. I'm just kidding.
I'm shocked by what I see here.
I mean, to be fair, in his eyes, it could be static electricity.
Yeah.
But you would hear the blast after that.
Well, shite. Not much I can do here in this situation. Take a look here. Because this is not a good situation for me to be in here, you see.
It's a great situation.
Oh, yes. It's a wonderful situation.
I mean, you
And
should be in range now, right?
I'm 100 feet away.
You're
And the
still
horse,
100 feet away.
yeah, and the horse gives me how much movement?
It's like 100 or yeah,
That's
120
if
feet.
that's if I use dash.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And since I
But
don't have the mounted combat feat, that would use up my dash, my action for that.
So
oh,
otherwise
your
you could
action.
move 60
Okay.
feet.
Yeah, I can move 60 feet. Yeah, my
Don't you have
best.
the javelin? Do you have the javelin
I
of
do.
life?
I do have the javelin. Unfortunately, its range.
Range is limited, yeah.
Yeah, it's limited, and I'd have disadvantage attacking, and then I'd still lose the javelin once it hits the creature because it would be stuck in them.
Mm-hmm.
and that would be less than ideal in this circumstance. So, yeah, not much good I can do here. I'm going to go ahead and move up 60 feet. So I'm still
Okay.
40 feet away from this coming disaster and
Yep.
get myself somewhat where I'm kind of partially behind a building, so I'm not directly in line of sight from what's about to go down,
Mm-hmm.
and just go ahead and kind of peek behind and just see what's about to happen.
Okay.
Because there's really not much I can do in this situation right now. Unfortunately, I'm a
Mhm.
melee combatant,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm just gonna study my enemy right now, and yeah, that's what I can do at the moment.
Excellent. Black Trunk. You're currently holding a jug of water over an old lady's face.
Yes, which is exactly what I need to be doing in the middle of a 2-dragon fight.
I mean, it's if there's ever a Black Trunk thing to do, that'd be it.
Yes.
There's the character art for you guys. Black Trunk
Uh,
giving an old lady some water.
Once she
Mid-combat.
seems satiated, I will take the my decanter back.
All right.
And I said, "Are you ready to help defend this town?"
She reaches over and picks up a hatchet.
I guess so. I step out of her way.
And she runs out the door. You hear her
There we
screaming
go.
down the road.
All right. So before I go into this other plan, which probably won't help anyone, but since I forgot the seed of life amulet in the last fight, do I have to be within a certain range of people's?
I think
Because
it's
it
like
doesn't
30
say
feet.
that. I don't know.
I think
I
it's
don't
like
know.
30 feet, we said, or something
Oh
like
boy, that's kind of
that. Yeah.
No, it says amulet grants spell resistance for up to 5 allies for 1 minute once per day.
Oh, even better.
okay. Advantage on saving throws. That's what I have.
For spell resistance.
Okay.
Yeah, so spell saving throws.
Okay. So not fire breathing dragons.
Not necessarily. Nope.
Okay. So all right. Okay. Back to plan B, which really was plan A. Um I will take off as fast as Black Trunk goes to the nearest house that is on fire.
Okay.
And I am going to take my endless decanter of water and put it on geyser and put out the fire.
Was that
As
an
I yell,
option?
"Great distinguished orcs of this fair town, I implore you to take arms against these wicked beasts that seek your death. If this is what they want, then give them that."
Wait,
As I'm
geyser is
quoting
an
one of the
option?
books. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
I didn't even know that.
yeah.
That's great. Yeah, you're able to start putting a fire out. There's one orc that's like a younger-ish, like in his teens, and he looks up at you in awe. And he's holding he's got a great axe, and he looks up at you in awe, and he goes, "Fuck yeah!" And he runs to the near, like you see, he starts running to this what looks like a guard post. And when you look up top, there's clearly a siege weapon with a large harpoon. Looks like it's meant for this exact thing. And he starts running for it.
Well, yeah. So yeah, that my speech is basically I'm ripping off one of the speeches that a main character gave in one of my novels that I read. So
I love it. Well, it worked. It was inspiring.
well, yeah.
Dregobod.
Well, so how far is the closest dragon from me right now?
40 feet in the air.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can't do this because I think it needs to be within 10 feet of me. And yep. Shoot with Eldritch Blast 2 times.
Original.
If it works, it works.
Gonna assume a 12 doesn't hit.
Does not.
Does a 22 hit?
22 will hit.
I needed to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, legendary resistance.
All right, it's not afraid of me.
Is that the dragon you're attacking him right in front of you?
No, it flew up 40 feet.
Oh, okay.
It takes 7 points of force damage. In that case, and I probably should have did this before, but that's fine. I'm gonna, I'm about to take I'm gonna take rating. I'm gonna take some fire damage to the face. I'm not gonna do that now. No bonus actions for me right now. That's my turn. No, I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of the tavern. I'll move however much. I'll move 30 feet to at least try to get as far out of like the rubble as I can.
Okay. Well, the one that's 40 feet away from you, he is going to. Let's see if he recharges. I forgot to recharge. Oh yeah, he did. Sweet. Got a 5 on the
no.
die. Okay, so he is going to breath weapon at you, Dracobot. So you're gonna have to make that dex saving throw. This might go very poorly for you.
Okay. What's the range of the breath weapon?
60-foot cone.
I need to ask then, was he heading in my direction?
Should I get out of the rubble?
No, he was not.
Okay.
He is in the direction of all the stuff that's already on fire.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay. What'd you get for
I,
your
I
save?
have to be sure about this, you know.
Did you beat a 21?
What? No.
21 is the dex save number. Okay.
I have no dex.
5,
But you do have your
15,
charisma bonus. Don't forget.
20,
Yeah, it wasn't helpful.
30, 45,
You can stop right there, please.
50,
Okay.
I don't think I will. What?
58 points of fire damage from the weakest dragon brother.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious already? I
A
mean, I shouldn't be
house
surprised.
fell on me.
I shouldn't be surprised.
A building fell on me.
I mean, true that. Okay, well, you're unconscious. You're about 30 feet away from the tavern, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Now, that was Borath. Hyrax is going to then blow
He's
fire
here.
down into the tavern because Sapphire's been blasting him with lightning.
Jesus.
And
I don't think we're gonna make this, guys.
Muck
That's
and
you.
the others are down inside in the
They'll be
tube.
fine.
The tube of fire. So
All right.
Pyrax
What's the deck save?
moves. He was 200 feet up. Well, hang on. He moves 80 feet down, so he's 120 feet. Oh, he can't reach. Never mind. 60 feet won't do it. He won't do it. He's just readying that fire. You see it. It's getting brighter. He can't let it go yet. He's too far up. And Muck and the friends will come up. So
How far is he now at this point for me?
120 feet in the air. Actually, he's
Okay.
going to do a double move. So 40 feet up now. He is now 40 feet above you. But he does not.
Score.
He's not able to do his breath weapon because he needs an action to do that, I believe. Yes.
Score.
Okay. So, the one with the crooked staff comes out first. He is going to blast up at Pyrax. You see all like he just does this like whirling motion and starts muttering something in tongues, and you see this burst of cold just go shooting tons of ice up at Pyrax.
So cool.
It is very cool. It's as cold as ice. All right.
He's willing to
12,
sacrifice, I hear.
17,
Mm-hmm.
26, 34. Okay, so he does 34 points of damage to Pyrax. And Pyrax is pissed as you see frost starting to accumulate along his chest from this blast. You see Muck he says, Azog, fire your arrows. And you see this one of the smaller orcs start flings 3 arrows up. Hits with 2. Red on Pyrax. Does minimal damage. In fact, one of the arrows even chinks off of him. It's just like, chink. But the other one kind of like hits for a second and then falls out. And it is Sapphire's turn.
So, how far is this dragon from me? 140
No, he's
or
40
so?
feet away. 40 feet.
Oh, he's 40 feet? Okay.
Yeah, the one that you blasted with lightning.
Lightning twice, yeah. This time, I'm going to do Magic Missile at the 3rd level.
Okay.
So he doesn't have a save.
Okay.
Wait, how many d4s is that? That's... Wait. It's a d4 per slot, right?
It's 3d4, I think, at first level, and for every additional level, it's an extra. Correct?
Yep.
Right.
So at
So
first level, it's 3d4 plus
3,
3.
4, 5. Okay. So 5d4.
Yep.
Plus 5. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Sorry, I'm not doing this right. There we go.
Are you doing it in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
13 points of damage as I hit him with a level 4 casting fucking.
All right. You hit him. You see these little blasts go. 5 of them bounce off of him. They hit him. They clearly hurt him. He's starting to look a little rough. Like you can start to see where he's been hit constantly is starting to bleed a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna back off a little bit and try to get out of the in the opposite
Tavern
direction.
rubble. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to move towards the houses that are on fire or away from that, more towards the crowd of orcs?
More towards the crowded orcs.
Okay. So you move out of the rubble a little bit and towards them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
sorry,
say, and this is what my character's gonna say: help us defeat these dragons. They've been oppressing us for years.
Excellent.
But in a girl, voice.
Hey, you
Orcish
sound like an
girl
orcish
voice.
girl already. You're good. It's very gruff. Betty, it is your turn.
Yes. I have to ask this, and I know I'm going to hate myself for asking this because I think I know the answer already. But when you went unconscious, my good friend Dragobah,
That's a
Just
good
what
question.
happened
That's
to
a good
disappear.
question. Let me
Yeah.
check the spell
I
real
think
quick.
it does, but I'm just asking to double check.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Boop, boop, boop.
I think it does disappear, but I just want to make sure.
Is it concentration? It's not a concentration though.
It's not concentration, but I
I don't think
know.
it does. I think it stays for the
No,
duration no matter what.
if it was
doesn't it?
concentration, that would
Nope,
be a different thing.
It
But
stays. It stays until it drops.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Question then for you, DM.
Mm-hmm.
So one dragon is 40 feet up. One dragon would have to be 30 feet up because it hit Dragobah, which was 30 feet away from the tavern. So, and I'm 40 feet away from the tavern, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what's the hypotenuse?
Okay, yes. So using sine, cosine, and tangent to come up with the geometric shapes necessary for
Are
this-
you asking if you can get close enough to Dragobad?
No, I don't care about Dragobud right now. I can't help him. I am not a healer. I have
You,
no way of
Dragobud.
helping Dragobud. I love you, Dragobud, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm worthless. Okay. My next question is, there are buildings still standing, correct?
Oh,
Around
for
here?
sure. Oh yeah.
Okay. And how tall are the buildings here?
They vary.
They vary?
Yeah.
Okay.
How tall do you want them to be?
Doors swing in or out on the front
What
door?
I'm asking here is, I would
100
like
feet in the
to
air.
go ahead and run with the horse, use its full movement to have it run, jump onto a building, then jump again to get onto
So you
one of
want to
those
jump on, like you want to jump across rooftops.
rooftops so I can get onto a dragon and actually do something.
So I don't think you're going to be able to do it to jump on a dragon that's 40 feet in the air, if that's what you're getting at.
Okay, so the rooftops are still too low.
You still
For
have
the
a javelin.
dragon, yeah, but if you wanted to run across rooftops, I'll allow that.
That won't give me any advantage for what I need, though. I need to
okay.
get close enough to actually
It
do
would look
something.
cool, though.
It would look cool, but it wouldn't actually give me any benefits. Sadly.
Grappling hook.
Yeah, where's the grappling hook? Where's
I
my
don't
ring
know.
of spellstorm with the
I
third
don't know.
level?
Is the
slot
grappling hook in
slot?
your inventory, Betty?
Oh, that'd be lovely. I need the grappling hook that just lets me shoot it. I do have a grappling hook. Unfortunately, it doesn't work as well as I'd like it to in D&D.
It could. You haven't tried to throw it yet.
That is true, though I'd have to.
Do you have a bow?
So,
You could shoot it with a bow.
well, actually, it's a throw-in grappling hook. Which does have
I'm
a 50
telling
foot
you, you can shoot it. Take it. If you
Telling
want.
you, there's a chance.
Seriously, that's a trick.
Look, I
Okay,
would
then.
love. There's nothing more than I
Yep.
would love to see Betty holding onto a rope that's being pulled through the sky by a dragon. There's nothing I would love more.
We might be able to make that happen. Let me see if I can do that. There, we've got ourselves, because I do have a grappling hook.
You do have to hit their armor class with it, though. That is the hard part.
Well, I do have pretty high dex because this character is very badly made.
There you go.
So, and I do have a light crossbow. So,
There you go.
and I definitely can get that close because I'm on the back of a horse. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get right underneath that dragon.
Meanwhile, the horse is doing its thing and he's loading this crossbow and takes the grappling hook.
Yeah,
Right,
this
it's
is-
doing the help action. So do you get advantage?
No, I heard that's a thing, right?
It is a
there we
thing.
go. Okay, let's fire off the light crossbow. We got this, fam. Okay,
You beat a
Roll
19.
20.
have a +6 to hit. We have rolled a 14 plus 6 is a 20.
So you are able to get this grappling hook. Now, which one are you shooting? Are you shooting the one that dropped Dragobad, that Dragobad originally hit? Or are you hitting the one that's been getting blasted in the face by lightning and now magic missile?
I'm shooting the one that I can see getting blasted because that's the one that would be technically closer to me.
Okay, perfect. So Pyrax. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
And I am going
the
to,
biggest one.
yep. I'm then going to go ahead and because I am a fighter and it is
Give me damage on the grappling hook. It would still hurt. So just roll like
Yeah.
a d8 or something.
yeah, okay, I can do that.
With two of its barbs kind of hook right at its shoulder.
Uh,
Sink
That's
in.
8 points of non-magical damage.
Okay, so 4 points it is.
Yep. And I am a fighter, that is true.
You're going to be fighting,
Action
all right.
surge.
Just start climbing up the grappling hook.
Okay, how long is the rope on the grappling hook?
50 feet.
50 feet? Okay, perfect. So we'll say you're 40 feet away because that's
Yep.
where it would have, you probably would have grabbed it at. So yeah, you're 40 feet from climbing there. Climbing is half speed, correct?
Yep, half speed.
Okay, so you're able to get 15 feet?
15 feet up. And I can then, of course, go ahead and action surge
Okay.
and give myself another 15 feet on top of that.
All right, so you are 10 feet away from him.
I am. And that is true. I do have one other thing I can do now that I think about it. This is going to be. I'm going to do this at disadvantage because it's going to have to be a disadvantage. Hold on to the grappling hook with one arm because I have an extra attack. Grab a hand axe and just throw it at the dragon.
Okay, roll to hit. Beat a
Yep.
19.
That's 19 with disadvantage. Exactly. And that is going to also go ahead and use my superiority die to try and trip attack it.
So you're
And
trying to
knock it
throw it at
down.
the wing to bring it down.
Yep, trying to throw it
Okay.
at the wing to bring it down. And that's for 12 points of non-magical damage, and it's a strength saving throw of what is the saving throw now? After the level up I've completely lost 16 DC.
16 strength.
Yep.
Nice.
Falls out of the sky and lands on you.
Legendary resistance. He's got one more.
Okay.
Of course.
It was worth a try. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost useful.
Hey, at least you did something.
Yeah,
something.
yeah. What are you doing? I mean, it's not like you're running around putting out fires, sending people into combat.
Got
You put something
fireman
on a
Black
ballista that's about to kick ass. I have to do something.
Black Trunk, it is your turn.
Okay, so yeah, so I've hopefully suppressed a fire in one of the homes with the geyser
Yes.
ability.
And you have seen that one orc has made it to the ballista, but has not shot it yet.
Okay, good. I look. I do I see Dragobah go down?
Yes, actually, because
Okay.
weren't you like flaming too? Like, didn't you do something to your appearance, Dragobod?
I'm just Ghost Rider.
Yeah, so like he was
I'm
all
not flaming
fiery.
anymore.
Right.
Okay,
So you then saw his flame go out as he fell down.
okay, so the decanter goes out at the start of my turn. I see Dragobah go down. Okay, how far away from me is he?
So you were with Betty when Betty was like 100 and some odd feet away.
Okay.
Probably still about 100 and some odd feet away.
Okay, so that all right. What's the sum odd? Because within 120 feet, I'm good.
We'll say you're good. 120 feet.
Okay, so I see him over there. Use my bonus action, and I will give him. Ooh, I rolled high this time. You get 5 HP back and 1 temporary hit point.
I should have
Hell
said you're
yeah.
not within range.
So all you just see is like this weird like fairy dust, and then Dragobah, you wake up with like a bunch of glitter on you.
I love it.
So that was my bonus action.
He's left me dead.
Well,
Just left me
like
for
Dragobot just
dead.
left the strip club. He's got glitter all over him.
Oh God, glitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to use that more. That's why I didn't give you more hit points. I have a feeling. Let's see. I'm assuming they have more than one ballista in this town.
It's possible. You looking around to see if there's more?
Yeah.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh no.
That's your strong suit, right?
10. It's probably so chaotic that
So looking around, you see there is one other tower with a ballista on it, but it is on fire. You don't notice any others just looking around though.
Like fully engulfed on fire or burning?
Yeah, like it was caught in the flames of the breath weapon.
So probably torched at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I guess for my action, I like my movement. I head towards the next burning building and geyser that one with 30 gallons of water, 30 feet long, and just put the water out. And 2 arms, my friends, 2 arms. Fight the dragons. Get to the siege weapons.
God, I forgot I was an orc.
Doesn't Eldritch Blast have a long range?
120 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
All right, Dragobod, you wake up. You're looking at the sky. You see 2 dragons, one of which has your friend attached by a grappling hook as it pulls her through the sky.
How far away is she from me?
Like 50 feet up.
All right, well, I will use my action to throw all 30 of my lay on hands points into myself.
There you go.
And as my bonus action, I am going to 50 feet. Oh, bonus action Hunter's Market.
So your hunter's marking Pyrex.
Yep.
Okay.
What does that do exactly?
I can track them and then I get an extra d6 on damage.
Oh, okay. Doesn't help any of us though.
I mean, it helps if it kills it.
I mean, it helps if people kill it before EA gets a chance.
Oh, got another 5 on the recharge.
no.
Okay.
It's fine now. I remembered. I'm an orc.
Oh, yeah, you
Inside
shouldn't have been dropped.
Nope, I forgot.
Well, just remember
So
next.
it's fine. It's fine.
Just remember next time.
Bring it.
Dragobod forgot he was an orc, so he just was like, "Oh, I'm dead,"
Oh, I'm dead.
and just
I
laid
mean,
there.
might as well at that point.
That was the human side took over for a minute.
Yeah.
I like to imagine he was just super dramatic, like, "Oh no, you got me! This is the end for me! Oh, woe's me! I see my life Oh,
It's
wait,
like the old '90s Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna die now.
Ah, e.
Yeah. Okay. I really don't know what to do. They want to destroy the city.
You should just have all of the dragons just land on the ground and never fly away.
That's the mistake I usually make with dragons.
Correct. He's not going to make the same mistake twice.
Yeah, I made that mistake with
Or
2
3
dragons
times.
in a Tyranny of Dragons, where they just
Mhm.
stood there. I was like, oh, I am such a bonehead. Okay, so Vorath is going to go after the kid at the ballista. And I'm not even gonna roll. He just catches him on fire. The kid gets just scorched, falls off, dead, instantly dead. And the one ballista you knew of, Black Trunk, is now also in fire, in flames.
Now we got Black Child.
Pyrax is going to. So Betty Sweever's attached with a rope, is 10 feet away. He can reach that. He's going to attack you.
Oh dear. Okay.
He is going to try and claw. He's going to start like spinning to kind of get you in the right space and claw at you twice. And then he's going to try and bite you.
It's dodge it. That's the best way to do it.
Yep.
Okay, I definitely hit on one.
Okay.
Because that is 30.
That's
And this-
gonna just hit.
All right. 17 points of slashing damage from the claw.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm
Definitely
assuming a
does it.
13 missed, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Yeah.
All right, and here comes the bite. Does a 14 hit?
That does not.
Okay, so you are lucky to get my worst rolls of the night. I will probably not have that happen again, so you are lucky. Don't worry, next time it'll be much better.
I will accept my luck. Thank
That
you.
was their turn. Meanwhile, you see again more of those ice spells being cast up at Pyrax.
I got nat one. One of those is so hitting Betty instead.
No, he hit for another 30 of magical damage. Okay. And then an arrow, 2 arrows. Okay, 1 hits. 5 more. Okay. All right. So Pyrax is looking rough. For being the biggest and baddest one of them all, he's been hit the most. Bleeding, he's getting hit with like icicles. He is ticked. Vorath went, Pyrax went. You hear Pyrax. Do any of you speak Draconic?
I do actually.
Okay, so Sapphire.
Yeah, nope.
Just Sapphire?
Hmm.
Okay, so you guys hear in Draconic as Pyrax belts out. Screw our brother Dracoth. He's dropped the ball. We are going to flee now. And Pyrax begins to turn. Sapphire, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. He thinks he's getting away. I love this. Okay. What is Sapphire gonna do? Really? What kind of dragon is this that I'm
It's a
looking
red
at
dragon.
here?
They're
It's a
adult
red
red
dragon.
dragons.
Okay. From what I probably understand about red dragons is they're probably resistant to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a magic missile again. I guess that's the only thing I got, honestly,
Okay.
at the second level. So
Okay.
that'd be 4
4d4
dice.
plus 4.
Yeah. $4 plus 4, you said?
Yep.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
Finish it.
Yeah, 18 points of damage as I hit him with a magic missile. Ah.
Okay. You hit. And he continues to fly. He does look back at you and glare, Sapphire. Betty Sweaver, it's your turn.
And I say in Draconic, don't leave, you coward. I'm just going to scream that out in Draconic.
Smells like bitch.
Pyrax says, Vorath, finish that one and then join me. All right, Betty, what you doing?
So I'm riding this thing still, right?
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Okay. +8 to my athletics, so 17 plus 8. That's a
25.
25.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you're able to hold on and stuff.
Okay. I got half movement still. Let's go. I had 10 feet left to
He
go.
has taken you up higher, by the way. You are now about 80 feet up, just so you know.
Yep. Good news, Black Trunk. I no longer have to use the bathroom. Okay. Yeah. Time to Well, you're within easy spearing range. Time to start spearing, I guess. Best spear strike. Okay, that's not bad. We're gonna go ahead and try a trip attack. That's a strength saving throw. That's a 28 to hit.
That
Give
will
me a
hit.
strength saving throw of
I definitely made it. I critted on the save. 20
okay.
plus
Well,
11, 31.
Okay, so that is 14 and 21 points of magical piercing damage.
You said 21 points?
Yep.
Okay. He's still standing. Or still flying.
If this wants to work. Okay.
He did
And
belt
that
out. You can tell that hurt really bad though.
excellent. Then we're going to try another trip attack, and that's a dirty 20 to hit this time, and that's for
24. Does he make the save?
Yep, he'll make it, and that's 12 and 5 is 17 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then okay, bonus action time with the pummel of it. So that's what I
Okay.
have to do. That's a 19 to hit,
It hits.
and that's a trip attack again. Try and knock this thing down. That's for 8 and 6 is 14 points of magical bludgeoning damage this time.
Does a 15 make it?
That fails.
Okay. Legendary resistance. That was his third.
Okay.
How many points of damage was that? Sorry, I missed.
That was
9, did you say?
that was 8 plus 6 is 14 at the end.
14. Okay. All right, he's still flying.
Okay, hold on. Betty's on a vacation far away. She's being carried off by a dragon.
Does he look pretty rough?
Oh yeah.
I'm going, guys. Bye.
Is that your whole turn, Betty?
Yep, that's it for me.
All right,
You got
Blackthorn.
this, Betty.
All right. So has one dragon is flown away, or the other one's hanging? So what's the dragon situation?
So Pyrax has flown 80 feet away from the tavern. He is looking like he's retreating. The other
Retreating.
one, Vorath, is still around the tavern space. He actually went over. He's about 40 feet away from the tavern. He's at that one spot where he just blew up that orc on the ballista.
Okay. And who's Betty?
She's on Pyrax.
Okay, flying away. So
I'm flying away. Oh.
So if it doesn't look like I have to drop an acorn for my departed young orc friend who was vaporized in the tower. If I'm within 120 feet, I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast Pyrex.
Let's see. Yes, you are. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't have any. Not really full. Oh, 16 on the dot. 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Ooh. Whatever Eldritch Blast force damage.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's 13 is probably not a hit.
No. Got to be to 19.
Okay.
19 or more.
Okay.
How much damage on the first one?
2.
2?
What else can I do? Use that. No, I don't want to use that. And for my movement, I will just run in the direction that Pyrax is going. So I'm kind of following. I'm sure I'll, head in that way, whatever way he's headed.
Okay, sounds good. Regobod.
So Pyrex is about 80 feet from us.
Yes.
I'm just gonna mentally have Doom come my direction. so that I can get atop him. And while I wait for him to arrive,
Room is really close, so you're able to get right on him.
I will Eldritch Blast Pyrax 2 times, or attempt to anyways. That's a no. That's a no. That's the same number twice. Cool. And then I will get on Doom and start following Pyrax.
Perfect.
Bonus action. Form of Dread again. That's my turn.
All right, you flamed on. Flame on! All right. So Pyrax.
Is he pissed with
He
the
still has a
sorcerer?
breath weapon because he never actually blew his breath weapon. So, Betty, I forgot.
Oh, okay. It's going at Betty. All right, cool. Now I'm
Yes,
against this
Betty's
idea.
right on
Wait,
him.
are you sure he's not going after me?
Correct. Correct. I am 100% sure.
Okay.
Okay, you may fire when ready.
Make the save.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. One of them fell on the floor. It was so
What type of
powerful,
save
it
do
hit
I
the
need
floor.
to make?
I'd take it for you, man.
I know.
Okay. So, you need to beat a 21 deck save.
Okay. This is
10.
exactly why I have that inspiration saved up. Because that was a 3.
20.
Ooh, that's a 22 deck save.
30.
Nice.
40.
Mm-hmm.
He's shooting at Betty.
Yeah. 49. She's on him.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, I guess. But
55.
would he be able to
63,
reach back like that,
65.
though?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
65.
Mhm.
73, 77 points. So Betty is on a rope dangling. So he can manipulate that, like he can turn and she'll then be face to face while she's in the air. So that's what he did. I don't remember what number I said. I don't feel like counting it again. I think I said like
77.
77.
77.
77.
Okay, so I take half that because I passed.
38.
So 38. Okay. So she
Are
is
you still alive?
Yep, she's still
I'm
up
still
and kicking
conscious?
it.
Fuck.
Yep, she's
Oh,
10 HP
Okay,
left.
good.
This is getting
It's
close.
like things of meth, man.
So hate to be that guy, but did you say she was dangling on a rope? The rope would have been.
Oh,
The
thank
rope
you,
would have probably
Black
been.
Trunk.
Yeah.
Thank you, Black Trunk. As this scratches,
Yep.
you see the grappling hook let loose as Betty is holding a burning rope that now breaks, and
She
she's
just
holding the rope
grabs
and starts
on.
going
Jump for the metal.
80
Grab the
feet in
piece.
the air. So that's 8d6, I believe.
Yep.
So 10,
Can she do
18,
anything to kind of like cut off the damage, like tuck and
25,
roll, or
No. Nothing I can do
25
there.
plus 6. 31 points of falling damage as you land however you want.
Let's see if there's anything I can do here real fast.
Sorry, I hate to be that guy.
Oh no, that makes complete sense.
But that's why I was trying to figure out how he was able to blast you if you were on him, but if you're dangling from a rope, then
Yeah.
She was always on the rope.
okay.
Yep, she just slams onto the ground and you just see bones emerge from flesh.
She's unconscious, though, correct?
Oh yeah, she's got tons
Not-
of hit
not
points
dead
left.
Okay.
No,
good.
nowhere near.
Good. So she's only like 80 feet away, though,
Sleep in.
from the tavern. So she's still like in the town area. She is a human, though, and there are a lot of orcs standing nearby. Okay.
I mean, to
Now,
be fair, they did just watch her fucking ride a dragon and almost kill it.
oh yeah, for sure. Well, she didn't almost kill it. She stabbed it a few times. All the magic did most of the damage before that. All right, Varath is going to move in on Sapphire. And I did make the recharge before. So, Sapphire, give me a dex save as the flames
Dex?
come raining down.
No. Oh, okay. Yes. 21.
Okay, so you've made it, so you take half. Okay, so there's 10, 20. I rolled 4 once. So 24. 31, 38, 45, 51, 57, 65 points. So half of that is, we'll say 32.
32.
Yeah, 32
Okay.
points.
Yay. I'm still alive. I'm still up and kicking.
All right.
Just barely. Like a singe. I'm like, ugh!
Meanwhile, you hear a and you see a ballista come firing from one part of town towards Vorath. Let's see if it hits. And it goes blowing past Vorath and misses. Sapphire, it's your turn.
All right. How far is the
Vorath
one
is like
big
60
dragon?
feet away. Pyrax?
60 feet?
No,
Yeah,
Pyrax is
Pyrax.
now 160 feet away.
Okay. How far do I need to move to get in range?
Well, he's 160 feet
120
away. I
feet.
don't know what your range
100,
is.
100,
So 40 feet
120
is what
feet.
you'd have to move.
All right.
I don't know what your
So what I'm gonna
movement speed is,
do
though.
is 30. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 30. Shit. Wait, hold on.
Do you have sorcery points?
I am, yeah. I already spent them all at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Mm, hold on. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna climb up a building, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna scale it and scale building, and then I'm going to cast magic missile to give me the extra boost. Uh, yeah. So I'm gonna move within distance and then climb up a building or try to. So
So you wouldn't have the movement, unfortunately. With having only 30 feet of speed, you can only get, because even climbing would technically be half your speed rather than the full speed. So you can't get within
oh,
distance to do it.
I could fireball though.
Oh, okay.
I
There you
could
go.
get in range and fireball.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to do that.
Is Pyrex a red dragon?
You do
Yes.
remember they're all red dragons.
Fireball's not gonna
Yes.
do it, unless you can change it.
He rolled a 15 if he has to make a deck save. Are you doing a fireball, Sapphire?
Hang on.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can't do that. It's 150 feet. If I can't make that, then it's
150
whatever.
feet? Yeah, you can.
Hmm?
So you can move. So the dragon is 160 feet away. If you just walk down the street 30 feet, that makes it 130 feet away. So if you have a 150-foot range, you could hit.
Okay. Well, the dex save is 14.
So he makes it. So it would be half damage. Is it fire damage?
It's fire, yeah.
Okay. You can roll damage.
It's 40 points of fire damage.
Okay. So he kind of flies through this fireball. Does not seem to show like that it hurt him at all, though.
Okay. That's all I had. I mean, that's the only thing I can reach him with, so.
Okay, no worries. Betty, make your save.
Okay. D20 away. 14, make it.
All right. Black Trunk. Betty Sweaver is dreaming of very hot desert sands scorching her skin as she just lays there in it. Like she's just imagining the hottest, like black cement blacktop, just her skin sticking to it. It's awful.
Is she within 120 feet?
She could be with movement.
All right, I'll head that way. And use my bonus action. All right, here we go. Oh, max. 6 hit points you get back and 1 temporary hit point.
Black Trunk
Oh,
coming in
yeah.
clutch. With the
As you see
Caitlin
a
Clark
little-
half-court shot. Swish.
As you will wake up with glitter on you.
Oh my.
That's a bonus action. And I'm assuming that Pyrax is more than 120 feet away from me
Yes.
after my movement. Okay, I can't get him. But the other dragon's still hanging around.
He is within range, yep.
And I did see somebody. Did I see somebody shoot a ballista? Did I see a bolt go by? Well, it's the middle of
You
the
do
night.
see where it came from now. Yeah, actually, it was pretty close to you.
Okay, and I'm not going to run up there and go up and try to shoot it because that's called instant death. uh, Hell, why not? And do I see Dragobah? Is he on his horse?
Oh, I'm
He
on the horse.
is.
I'm galloping. I'm galloping
You
after
definitely see him.
Pyrax.
Okay. All right, I'll try to Eldritch Blast the other dragon then.
All right. He looks pretty strong right now.
Yeah, 16 is not going to hit,
Nope.
and a natural 1 is not going to hit. Okay, it's
Okay. Dragobod.
How far away am I from Pyrax?
You're definitely within 120 feet.
Cool. That's the only thing I can do. So I'll try to Eldritch Blast him again.
Okay.
There's an 18 hit.
Nope. One shy.
21 definitely hits.
Yes, it does.
I need him to make me a wisdom saving throw.
14? Or actually,
Damn
no.
it.
Hang on. What is his wisdom? Sorry, it was only a 9, so he fails.
Oh, I'm as he's flying away, I'm just going to bellow in common. I'm just gonna call him a coward. And he is afraid of me until the start of my next turn. And he takes 5 points of force damage.
Do you have Hunter's Mark on him too?
Yeah, but that's only weapon attacks.
Ah,
Hex is the
Okay.
one. Yeah.
So now he can't even fly at you if he wants to.
No, he can't.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep going after him.
Let's see if he gets his recharge.
Fingers crossed.
He does not. I rolled a 2. Let's see if Vorath does. I got a 6. Vorath has it. Oh yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking. Okay. Vorath is going to take out the tower with the ballista. This is the 3rd tower, if I remember right. 2, 3, yes. So okay. And the guy who was manning it is scorched, burning crisp. Meanwhile, you guys see surrounding the city, or the town, sorry, you see resistance fighters fighting against an army of orcs, clashing. The resistance didn't even get a chance to put on armor. They just grabbed weapons and ran straight out. And you even see the grandma who ran out with a hatchet just attacking orc after orc, and she is a beast in battle.
Hell yeah.
Probably helps that she's properly hydrated compared to
Exactly.
the other orcs here.
Yes. Yep.
You know,
Makes
she
a difference.
Probably did some good stretching as well.
Yep. You don't want to pull something.
Yeah, yeah. Wise beyond her years. Meanwhile, Pyrax moves another 160 feet away. So Dragobod, he's kind of getting further and further away from you. So yeah, because he did a double movement. Sapphire, it is your turn. Vorath is probably about 60 feet away from you at this time.
60?
Yeah, Vorath is. That's the
Oh,
one that's been
Vorath,
barely
but
hit.
the one is almost dead, though, is how far?
He's really far. He just moved another 160 feet away. So he was already like 130 feet away from you. He's now like 290 feet away from you. He's retreating.
Okay.
He's flying away. His flying speed's
Yeah.
80 feet, and he did a double.
Yeah, I'm gonna scream in Draconic. You coward! Get back here, you piece of shit! And then I'm gonna cast a magic missile at the 2nd level
Okay.
on Vorath.
Okay. How much damage?
Hang on. 16 points of damage.
Okay. All right, so you hit him, and he just you hear the dragon kind of laugh. It hurt, though. You can see that it definitely did some damage. Betty Sweeva.
oh yes.
Get it on that beaver.
Well, and all the dragons are flying, correct?
Yeah, one of them, the one that you were flying on, he's
gone.
pretty far away. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other dragon's flying. I'm going to look
The
around.
other
Do I
one's
see
over the city. Yeah.
yeah.
Or town.
Do I see any more ballista towers?
Give him a perception check.
That I can do.
Feet of 15.
That's my passive perception. 17 and 5 is 22.
You see 3 more that have not been scorched.
How far away is
6?
How far is the nearest one to me?
It's on the opposite side of the town. The ones closest to you are all burned. I would say 140 feet.
140 feet. Okay.
Can I ask one question? Are you attuned to that holy relic javelin?
Is it it's an attunement item, correct?
Yes.
I'm just
Yeah.
asking.
So yes, I am attuned to it.
Okay. Doesn't the feature on it allow you to get all your HP back? once a day.
Let me read what's. If I hit an undead with it, I gain HP equal to the amount of damage I did to it, with the plus 3d6.
Okay, I'll just. All right.
Yep. Yep. Okay, then. Well, we're going to start off with a bonus action second wind so I can get some more hit points back. So that's a d10 plus 7, which is 9 and 7. So that is 16. Yeah, I have health again. And then half my movement, of course, to stand up. So that gives me 15 feet. So then the next 45 feet just start running towards the nearest ballista.
How much movement do you have?
I got 45 feet right now.
Okay. So then you are at about 75 feet away.
Yep.
Okay.
Not much I can do. Yep,
Black
that's
Trump.
it.
Okay, we got the one dragon. The other one's gone, so we just have this one. Ah, shit. Hmm. I see Betty running for one of the ballistas.
Yes.
And who's fighting this other dragon? Just basically Sapphire and me
Sapphire
and
just threw a couple magic missiles at it.
but nobody else.
Doesn't look like it.
Fantastic.
I'm trying to get to a ballista because I am useless here.
No, I was just wondering if there are other people fighting it other than us.
No, it looks like the resistance has taken up fighting the army of orcs
Gotcha.
outside.
Okay.
It's kind of
that
like
makes-
clashes on the outskirts because like they
Yeah, that-
circled it and moved in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They also had an issue of range weapons like Betty. They're like, crap.
At least Dragobah has something he can do.
And the orc that was like shooting with arrows at the dragon and stuff, and the one that was with the crooked staff who was casting spells, they got scorched when Sapphire did, but they died. Muck, all those orcs dead.
Okay, as in dead.
It looks like it, yeah.
How far is well? Okay, because
Grab Betty and throw her towards the ballista.
well, I'm tempted to try to see if I can raise the spellcaster.
You
But I
can
know
try.
that gets fun. Yeah, I know that gets funky with non PCs. NPCs.
You could try.
Okay, because if he's at 120 feet, I will try
I'll leave it up to a roll on my side. Yeah, we'll say he is. You have a 50% chance of it working.
50-50 shot.
I'm rolling the yes/no die.
Yes, no.
See,
This
because the
die,
problem.
I don't think you realize how much I use this. I use this anytime you guys are like, "Can I do it?" I'm like, "Let's see." Most things have a 50% shot with me.
No, because I'm gonna need that in case someone else in the party drops.
Hey,
So I'll just Eldritch Blast him.
okay, sounds good.
I gotta try to do something.
So
That's
if this die roll would have counted, I'm just letting you know, he would
Uh-huh.
have been alive.
Okay. Yeah.
Then again,
Oh.
he would have been killed by the breath weapon.
19. He takes 1 force damage.
Okay.
Every little bit counts. Every little counts.
I
Just-
will
Just
move
do that a
towards.
couple hundred more times, and we'll be in business.
I will move towards one of the burning buildings, much to my chagrin,
Okay.
to try to assist. To make sure nobody's make sure people get out.
Okay. Dragobod. What would you like to do?
I'll move another 60 feet and shoot him.
Okay.
How's he looking?
He looks like shooting him won't drop him. He's looking.
Mm.
He's hurting. He's not quite there yet.
I don't think so. Well,
Roll.
I hate him.
You hit him.
I hate him, so I'm gonna keep doing this.
Okay.
No, that's a 15,
Miss.
and that's an 18.
Miss. Okay.
What's the landscape looking around me right now?
You're pretty much leaving the town, and you're coming up on a lot of orc army members who see you charging at them on a flaming horse, and their weapons are drawn.
How
If you
close to them am I?
probably 25, probably like 40 feet right now.
Okay, I know what I'm doing on my next turn.
Okay. If
Now,
you go
once
through
again,
them and try to run past them, you'll probably provoke like 4 or 5 attacks of opportunity. Just a heads up.
yeah, okay. And I'll just be.
Is your aura still a thing? Or no? Since you've been
Well, I'm nowhere near any of you guys.
that's not true.
So who's near me right now?
He's on a
Me.
horse that goes 80 feet. No, he's been doing 80 feet a turn for
60.
3 turns, I think.
Yeah, he's out of the
I'm
town.
out.
We're the
Yeah,
3
he's
of us
ahead of
are in
you.
the town.
By
Oh,
quite a bit.
okay.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
be
Never mind.
screaming at Pyrax the whole time, just calling him a coward. You're a disgrace to red dragons everywhere. Look at
Well,
you.
that's what Sapphire is saying too, in Draconic.
Yep.
All right. Well, Pyrax continues to fly away.
Mhm.
Vorath is going to, let's see, who am I going at? Could probably close the distance with Black Trunk or Sapphire.
I'd say Sapphire. Sapphire is calling out Pyrex right now.
No, Pyrax is not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about Vorath.
I know,
Okay.
but Vorath is also taking damage from me.
All right, so here comes Vorath then. Vorath, let's see if they get their breath weapon. They do not. So they will close the distance on you and they will claw you twice.
Peacefully.
Okay.
I have a 12 AC, just so you know.
So I rolled a 12 on the die and a 20 on the die for their claw. So we'll do
So
the
they
crit
both hit.
first. Yep, we'll
I'm
do the
down.
crit first. How many
I'm
hit points
down.
did you have?
2.
Okay, so the one hit drops you. The other hit gives
Yes.
you 2 failed death saves. Now we'll do the bite.
Hang on.
It's a 20-something to hit on the bite.
That misses.
But that's another 2 deaths. So automatically you are dead. So you guys see Vorath swoop down as Sapphire's like, "You moron, Pyrex, you're a cowardly dragon." And as Sapphire turns, you just see this big dragon standing there, and it goes. And the first one drops him. The second one is like on the ground, like stomps on him, and then the mouth picks him up, throws him in the air, and eats him. Or eats her.
Yeah.
As Sapphire disappears into the belly of the beast.
It's a Skyrim death.
Yes,
No, that was just a critical. That's all it was, man. It happens.
Well, and 2 hit points.
So it would have been Sapphire's turn. All right, Betty Sweaver.
Yeah. All I can do is keep running towards the ballista. That's all I've got.
Oh, so you're
I have-
within 15 feet now of it? Is that right?
No, 75. I can only go 60 feet.
Gotcha. So then you'll be within 15 feet though after this. Yeah.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
15.
And that's a double move?
That's double movement for me.
Okay. Do me a favor, look up in D&D Beyond what the range of a ballista is.
Okay.
Black
4
trunk.
miles. Well,
That was dramatic.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. Black Trunk is not it's not smart, but he is wise, and he realizes that one target is gone, which process of elimination, he will probably be the next target of this dragon. And I don't think how far away is this dragon from me?
Borath is kind of like staying near the center of town.
Okay.
So, I mean, I would say within 80 feet, probably.
Okay. 80 feet. Hmm. Um. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I was sending a message to Nate.
Yes, and I added something in there.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go invisible.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to cast invisibility. And I'm going to start making my way to the other ballista.
Okay. All right. For the record, you are 30 feet away from the other ballista.
Okay, well, my
You
movement
would have to
speed-
go up, though, obviously.
Correct, at the
So,
base. So,
yep. So I would say next turn you could get up to the top of it and use it.
okay. So I'm at the-
Dragobad.
all right.
Okay. I will have Doom move another 60 feet towards Pyrax.
Okay.
When I get within melee range of the orcs, gonna bonus action Misty Step, and me and Doom will just bypass him and keep going.
Damn it!
Nice. I love that so much.
And then I'm gonna try to shoot Pyrax again.
I've been looking forward to this for multiple turns. I'm like, yes, this is gonna be like multiple attacks of opportunity. This is gonna be great.
I don't
First-
think it will, no.
First one is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Second one will miss. Pyrax can make me a wisdom saving throw.
$17.
He's not afraid of me this time, but he will take 5 points of force damage.
So he's no longer afraid.
No. Oh, that ended at the beginning of my last turn.
Oh.
I can just keep doing it for as long as I have my little
Okay.
dread thing going.
Knowing that you continue to pursue, his demeanor is definitely changing. We're just going to say that.
Oh, is it now?
Okay, he did not get his breath weapon back. But he did decide to. How far away from you at this point is he? I don't recall.
Ooh.
I've been staying within 120 feet of him.
Would you say that you're at about 120 feet? Or.
Yeah. Because, yeah, he's been moving like 180, and I've only been able to close 60 feet of that. Actually, because I misty stepped, I'm 90 feet closer, so I'm about 110. 110-ish, somewhere there.
Okay. So you guys are a couple, like you guys are out of town at this point. You're not even close to the town, the center of town.
I'm just
He is going to turn
he's my white
around.
whale.
He's going to come back at you. He's coming directly at you, knowing that you've been
cool.
able to keep up much longer than he anticipated. He will get within 30 feet of you,
Yes.
and he will land on the ground, ready.
Yes. I'm gonna die, but it's fine.
He is ready to strike. We're gonna do this right. Okay.
Well, like a man.
Vorath. What is Vorath gonna do? Just 8 sapphire. Betty is a. How far? Where were you, Betty? I'm trying to remember now. You're moving towards a ballista.
I was way out there, and then I fell, and it looked like I died, and then I thought I didn't even know
And
if
then
he
you started moving
recognized that
60
I got
feet
back
back.
up again. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Does he see you? Let's roll.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, I mean, he might have. He might because
He
it's
sees
when.
you on my yes no die.
Yeah, he probably did, but
But
I
he
don't know.
can't close the distance this turn. So he will move. He will get within about 20 feet of you. He does not have a breath weapon, so he can't do anything there. You are 15 feet away from a ballista
Yep.
as well. So just so you know. And it is your
Yeah.
turn, Betty. You can. Let's see. Can you get to the top and work the ballista? You can get to the top and work the ballista this turn.
Oh yeah. Jump on ballista. Prepare to fire all cannons.
When you get up there, you notice the ammunition on it definitely is different. It's not steel. There's something special about it. Feel free
Oh
to
dear.
roll to hit.
Okay. What are we using? Dexterity?
Yeah, it'd be dex.
Okay. 6. Okay.
And you're
awesome.
a guard, so we'll say you're proficient with it too.
Okay. So that would be a yep, that's a 19.
That hits.
And we will do a. Is it still flying?
He is flying.
We will do a trip attack on it as well to try and knock it to the ground.
Okay. So he has to make a save.
Yep, a strength saving throw, DC
Not a
16.
problem. 30 or something.
Yep. So that's an extra 7 damage. And how much damage does this do?
That's a great question. DnD5e.
The base one that I could find was 3d10, but I'm not sure what you want to do.
3d10 is good. Yep.
Okay. That is 10, 7, and 5. So that is 22 points of damage plus 4. So
when you hit
26.
this, or how much damage was that originally? You said 5. So
Yeah. Yep.
And then what
20.
did you just do? 20
22. 22.
Okay, so 22. So when you blast it with this thing, you can see this arrow pierces right through him, and just leaves a gaping hole, and blood starts squirting out. It does significantly more than 22 points of damage, by the way. He starts bleeding profusely, and he just starts yelling. And as he does this, he like swoops, almost like he's gonna swoop away from you.
Okay.
Black
Yeah,
trunk.
that's it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Betty. I didn't.
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Black trunk. It's your turn then.
Okay.
You can get up and shoot it too.
Yeah, but there's one critical issue with that. I
Oh.
suck at shooting weapons. So I'm going to climb up there as my movement.
Yep.
Reload.
Is the weapon armed or whatever, ready to go?
It's already loaded. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm invisible.
Yep. So you get advantage
I get advantage on the shot.
because you're invisible.
Okay. But I assume it's going to be I'm not proficient, so it'll be a -2 to hit. So basically, I got to roll a
You
nat
have to
20,
crit. Yeah, you have to crit.
which I don't like my chances on that.
Believe in the dice.
Inspiration do you have?
You can do it.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. Here's what I'll give you. I'll give you something here. Let's see. What can I do here? What would make sense? You've read a book in your past somehow about siege weapons. And maybe it was something about the love of siege weapons by tree people or something. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with some smut book name.
That was
I can't.
It was
I
a
can't.
custom-made toy for one of the female characters in a book of his used one.
Yeah.
Or okay, well, okay. So wild shape is an action, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's an action. So I can't shoot it this round. If I wild shaped into a skeleton, which actually is proficient with ranged weapons, I would get a bonus.
Okay.
So
do it.
So can I still wild shape and be invisible? How does that work?
Invisibility is concentration, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not, because wild shape doesn't require concentration, correct?
Yep, you can concentrate on the spell while wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
So there you go.
now a skeleton,
Then nobody knows.
but nobody knows, just me, my
Yeah.
own personal.
Your
Okay, and
rickety
that's my
bones.
action.
Mr.
Okay.
Holmes. Rattle 'em, boys.
All right, Dragobod. He is right in front of you, 30 feet in front of you.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna ride at him. I want to get within melee range. He's gonna hit me.
Epic
Okay.
moment.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm riding at him. Sword out. And then I'm gonna get within 5 feet. And then I'm gonna channel divinity. And I'm going to use my Valve Enmity as my bonus action, naming Pyrax as my enemy, giving myself advantage on all attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can do it. Chances
And
are,
I'm
if you
gonna
don't kill him, he's going to kill you, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just
I would
checking.
take 2 swings with the sword. Mm. First one was a 27 to hit.
Hits.
Second attack. Second attack was a 30.
Both hit.
So he's gonna take. And you know what? Let's pump a divine smite into this.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna take. 2, 3,
Nice.
4. That in 11, 15, 16, 1. Ew. 22,
How much damage are you doing?
25, 33 points of damage.
From one attack?
That was all the attacks.
Oh, okay.
You still have
He's still standing.
more.
I figured as much.
He's really, really bad, but he is still standing. He's still there. You think if you could do that exact thing one more time, it would do it. You think
That's all,
it would do it.
that's all I got. That's all I got right now.
It's his turn. He did not get his breath weapon back. Let's see if Varath does. Varath does get his breath weapon back. Ooh, Betty Sweever's in some trouble here in a minute. Okay, let's see if the claws and the bite do Dragobot in. By the way, he has a plus 11 to hit. So let's do the claws first. Okay, 28.
It's
But the other one does not. So let's resolve the claws. Their claws are not that strong. $11 points of slashing damage to Dragobot.
still standing.
Okay, let's see how the bite does. A 4 on the die plus 11 is 15.
I misses.
All right, so you aren't dead yet, Dragobot. All right, Betty.
Yep.
You're up at the ballista.
Yep.
Give me a dex save.
Okay. 19 plus 3.
You're toast. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 60.
Yep.
69.
Nice.
77 points of damage, Betty.
Yep, she's down already. Even with half damage, she's down.
But you're not outright dead, correct?
Nope.
Okay. So that was their turn. Now your ballista, though, is completely engulfed. You've now fallen off the ballista to the ground. And yes.
I have to ask that then. Is Betty on fire, and does she take damage falling after she goes down, technically?
I am going to say no.
Okay.
To both, for now.
Okay.
Okay, can you add 8 more points of damage to this dragon? I forgot. Hunter's mark was still going because he never attacked me while I had it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. He's still standing.
It's
Betty, give me a death save.
probably gone now.
Okay.
It's gone now.
She fails that one. And if I'm not mistaken, my death saves are now 11s, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
checking.
actually, they'd be 12s now because last you've already done it once. So this would be 12 at this time.
Yep, 12. Okay. Good.
Okay. All right, Black Trunk.
All right. So I am a skeleton that nobody sees.
Until you pull that trigger.
That's right. So I technically have advantage. So according to the generic stat block of a skeleton, the 1/4 whatever challenge rating, they get a +4 to hit, which is much better than my crappy -2.
Okay.
So I will roll with advantage with the ballista.
You can do
All right. Let's do it.
Come on, baby. Come on. 16 on the die +4. That's a 20.
You hit.
Need a bag of dragon dicks.
All right. So that's 3d10, you said?
Yes.
Come
And because of its
on.
magical nature against dragons, it's ×4. So just
Oh
tell me the
my
3d10.
god!
Can I use all right? Can I use inspiration to reroll the damage?
Sure.
You can say no.
I said sure.
Okay. Because I got all right. That was
What
effing
did you
terrible.
get? I'm just curious.
9.
You had 9 before?
9 points.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
Okay.
That makes sense.
14 plus 15. We'll go with that.
15.
15.
Okay. So he's still standing.
Right.
Yep. 60 damage.
So the ballista goes off. It gets shot. I appear. I'm a skeleton. Right?
Yes.
I have movement. I jump off.
Good move.
3d6 falling
You
damage.
break your femur. I'm just
Oh
kidding. I'm
no!
kidding. No falling damage. You're fine.
Horse's
Okay.
favorite.
I'll say you're
All right.
fine.
Okay.
All right. Dragobad. Will you finish off Pyrax?
Oh, I'm gonna attack him 2 more times.
Just one Dragobot.
I just want 1 natural 20. Just
You got
one.
advantage.
You're not getting it. You're not getting it.
Do it.
Your life
do that
depends on
again.
this, Dragobad. Otherwise, your
What's the
story
first
could be over.
attack?
You're so far
Okay,
out of town, nobody can come save you either.
I know. The first one is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. That hits. It's good.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You-
Do it. Finish it.
Oh!
Kill it.
It's max plus. So whatever your max
Oh.
damage is plus the die rolls.
All
All right, I'm going to tell you how many hit points. Do you want to know?
Yes.
He has 17.
Oh.
Axe kills it.
Because I'm gonna pump Divine Smite to that crit.
Do it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, there's so many dice. 3, 6. Jesus, I don't want to do the math. Can we just say I killed it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
if you think
so
it's more
many
than
dice.
17, I trust you. I trust you.
It's more
So,
than 7.
When Pyrax dies, okay, you see this dragon just fall, but it starts changing. And as you're watching it, you then see a man, an orc man, an old orc man with a very long beard, dead, staring at the sky with half his stomach just tore out and his legs all chopped up from the damage you've given him. And he's just dead lying there. Meanwhile, those
And
of
that
you
is
in
your
town,
father.
those of you in town who see Vorath, scorching Betty, all of a sudden he changes into an orc, an old ass orc, and falls 60 feet out of the air to the ground, impaling himself on like a building steeple.
Burned building that one of them destroyed.
Yeah, a burned building, but on the steeple of it. And so he's burning on it, but it's also an orcish man. And with that, we will end the session right there. There's still one more session because you guys have not taken care of all the loose ends. But the city's burning. The orcs that are fighting with the resistance are still happening outside of town. Betty, give me your death saves now. Let's figure out if you survived.
Okay.
Give me at
If
least
she's
one.
within
Give me one.
That's an
Because you would
18.
have
So
went
that's
before. You would have went before Black Trunk, so that's why.
Yep. 18. That's a pass.
All right, Black Trunk. You said you were going to bonus action. Is that what you were going to do?
yeah, but okay. So the question would be, in skeleton form, technically I can't cast spells, but this is a bonus action. I don't know if I can do that or not.
What is it?
It's a feature of my whatever background, something blah blah.
I
don't
rolled a
have any
yes. You can do it. So
Okay, good. I like that. Like that.
the yes no dice been on your
Blah.
side.
So you get 4 hit points back and 1 temp as you're covered with glitter again. And I just
And
take
as
out
you're
my
lying
decanter
there,
of endless
Betty,
water.
You see this this half orc run up. It looks like he's been lubed up with baby oil. No, I'm just kidding. You see this half orc run up with a great axe, and he says, "All hail, Grognock!"
Fork, barbarian.
As he stands over you, Betty.
And he is actually all greased up and shit.
I love it.
That's what he's been doing.
He just looks like ridiculous,
That's what he's been
all
doing.
Muscles.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing for the first part of this fight. He's been greasing up the whole time.
Yes, I love it.
Getting ready. Yeah.
Does that make him more vulnerable to fire damage?
No, it's well,
No.
it does, but he thinks it makes him resistant to fire.
Ah.
Yes.
What is your
Yes.
your character's intelligence?
10 actually.
Oh, okay. No, we might not be that dumb. Awesome. All right, we'll
His
end the session right
charisma
there.
is bad though.
We'll end the session right there. We'll plan on playing again in 2 weeks. And yeah. So I hope you guys had fun. We'll go around, let everyone say their thing, and then we'll peace out. Peter, where can they find you?
All right. You can find me at BN Drake currently at 97 subscribers. I don't know what happened to the three of you who just left and broke my heart. Now I'm under 100 again. That's okay. I can handle it. You can watch OSE games. We're currently going through Dolmenwood, which is a Kickstarter, which has kickstarted and is supposed to be coming out. It's a setting. You can watch that play in the Dolmenwood and criticize everything I'm doing wrong, and since you can read up on it. Other than that, going to be starting up probably Star Wars or something else pretty soon.
Awesome. I like it. And Josh.
Yep. I'm just here having fun. I'm on BN Drake's channel from time to time. I'm on Juce's channel, and yeah. I was on a dragon. I was dropped from the sky. I was pretty useless this entire session. It was
It's
great.
not true. You did some damage to Pyrax. You really did.
The joy of being a melee character against flyers
I
does
love
not
it.
end well for us.
Very true. Harold, or should I call you the Dread DM?
Yes. Yes, I am Harold, and you can find me on TikTok as the Dread DM, where I'm taking a hiatus because I am working on building my homebrew world of Tor Eldon into a campaign guide that I'll probably put on DM's Guild in the future. I'm also looking into debuting it either as a podcast because I want to jump back into that realm space, or streaming it, which might also be fun.
Love it.
Also,
Love
if you're going to Gen Con, I'll be there, spending all of my money.
Awesome. I have no plans to go. I should look into it. Anyways, Nate, where can they find you?
No, they can't find me anywhere. But I do play here, and I do play with BN Drake, and hopefully that continues to happen.
Excellent. Obviously, I am Juice. This was my channel, Master the Game RPG. And thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time. Game on.